Busby corruption is at hand, but are Jay-Z and his people behind this? Or is it just a coincidence? Hey guys, it's Murad Murali, daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video, where a couple of days ago I did discuss that there were some people who were coming after Busby, taking pictures of his family, his daughters, tracking locations, and it was reported that, of course, Busby handed over evidence to the police in regards to this person and how he was coming for Busby and hunting him down and basically sending him threats that if you don't fix things, that this will not end well for you. Basically, there's going to be negative consequences. What is he going to fix? That is the question that obviously I want to discuss. The fact that he's now been charged of attempted taking Busby's life is a significant update in regards to this. And now it begs me to ask the question, is Jay-Z and his people behind it? Because they would have a motive to do so, because Busby is coming after Jay-Z and there are still pending lawsuits, 3 to be exact, in regards to Jay-Z versus Busby, Rock Nation versus Busby. So this person is called Brian Schoenman, and he was charged with stalking after reportedly making repeated contact with the Busby family and firm, threatening to bring down the entire floor where the firm is located, and the staff basically were fearing for their life. And that's basically what I discussed a couple of days ago. But not only did he say Busby's going to go down if he doesn't fix things, he's basically been charged. The Harris County District Attorney's Office has accepted stalking charges, and Schoenman is now wanted by law enforcement. So the man has not been arrested per se, but he's been wanted. And I don't feel like this is the first time. I'm thinking there is probably some connection between this guy and maybe Busby or the law firm that has not come out. I don't believe Busby has received significant threats like this prior, because it's not been publicly documented. And if anything, Busby would need a restraining order, because, you know, this is a very scary situation. Of course, Busby has good security, so I'm sure that he's okay. But, you know, I think that this is something that we need to discuss. Are Jay-Z and his people behind this? I feel like they would be. Kanye did say, don't get your hitters on me. Kanye did say that, you know, Beyonce and Jay-Z, the Carters, are a slave to the system. And if not so, they would be spending their time in jail for what we don't know. And, you know, we know that Busby and Jay-Z have issues, obviously, because he's the one carrying the lawsuit, which recently got dropped. We know that there were secret PIs, or these investigators, who turned up at the Jane Doe's house. And if you read the transcript, she definitely was shocked as to who these people were. And she even asked, are you guys even connected to Jay-Z? Because that could only be the only reason that this would make sense for why you are even here. And now people are trying to take Busby, his firm, and destroy it completely if they don't fix things. And that man has been, you know, charged for stalking, and he basically is under law enforcement. We will see if he gets arrested. We will see, you know, if that would take place. But I don't think there would be any public proof that Jay-Z is behind this, because I don't think that they would do things like this and leave their hands dirty. I believe they would wash their hands clean and move on swiftly. But I don't think it could be anybody else. I mean, if you guys have suggestions, please do let me know in the comments as to who this could be. Potentially it could be a coincidence. It could be a completely different case that Busby handled that is unrelated to this, or it could be Jay-Z and his people just sending mild threats to Busby just to let you know that we're still here, because there still are active lawsuits we still don't know. But what we do know is that this person has been charged, and there's been a lot of people discussing it online for the past 48 hours, and a lot of people are thinking it's Jay-Z and his people. So I want to know who your thoughts are. But it looks like Busby, you know, is in trouble, because I don't think that these threats are going to stop, and I feel like other people are definitely going to be doing so. Now, in my last video, some of you guys were saying the camera quality is really nice. It's the same camera, but I have updated the lighting, so potentially that could be the difference that you guys are seeing in this last video that I just put up in this video today. I have purchased more lighting equipment that is surrounding the camera, so it's coming from different directions, not just from above me, but rather from both of my sides. So potentially that could be a reason for why there could be a difference. Let me know if the difference is well received, child, or, you know, not well received. I would really like to know, because you guys are the ones that are viewing my videos. Now, Daily Mirror is reporting the Mirror US, that P Diddy is pretty much on his own, and MSN and Red Online are both reporting that Diddy is facing taunts, and he's living in poor living conditions in jail as he awaits the trial. So these are two recent updates as of 24 hours ago that have been developed in regards to Diddy, for those of you who are wondering what is going on with him, because my past couple of videos have not got anything to do with him. But him facing taunts in jail, him living in bad, conditions, I feel like we've heard all of this before. What I was unexpected when it came to his recent hearing is that this man had gained weight. Can somebody please tell me what Diddy is eating? Because I would really like to know what this man is doing outside of giving the Glock 3000. What is this man doing in terms of gaining weight? He must be eating all of this prison maggot infested food, or perhaps he has connects to bring him food and he's spending some kind of money, but he definitely is enjoying something out there if he's gaining, weight. But that also could be due to lack of exercise and the fact that he's isolated, staying in a particular cell and not moving anywhere. Therefore, you would naturally gain some weight. But I don't know. Also, the grey hair we have seen before. He's gone live during COVID in 2020 where his hair and beard was all grey. So, we've seen that before. But him pretty much being on his own is being echoed all over these articles since the prison call with Kanye West. Because if Kanye is supporting you, then you're definitely on your own. Now, the Kardashians are basically stating in articles, I don't know if it's coming from them, their PR or whoever, that they basically are terrified of Kanye West as of right now. And I would agree. They're probably terrified that this man might reveal their truth. That's why, because the one thing they care about is their PR and their image. As I've been saying, Kanye and the Kardashians are two sides of the same coin. So whatever they're terrified of, it definitely isn't Kanye physically doing anything to them, because they've got enough security, enough money, enough coin. And I don't think Kanye would ever do that, considering that Kim is the mother of his 4 children. But they're probably terrified because I can't believe a couple of days ago, and I don't think we're really cementing the madness of this, that they were accused of basically trafficking, being sex workers and sex trafficking. These are huge allegations to put onto somebody, and Kim could easily swipe that away, deny it, defame some, file defamation or etc. But that is the biggest allegation for the fact that they are doing ritualistic stuff like this in order to elevate their careers. I don't believe in the world that we live today that people who elevate their careers to such a significant level is based on pure merit and talent. Because if that were to be the case, we wouldn't even know who the Kardashian girls are. So they are terrified of Kanye, and I'm pretty sure they would be, because he's blown up their spots, I feel, and I feel like he is crashing out, definitely, but they are alarmed by his rants. She is desperate to protect the children, and she is terrified of him. I feel like this is a PR easy response they can dive into, where Kim can play the helpless, stressful mother in regards to all of this, to be honest with you. And I just feel like she is more safer than they are making her out to be. She's not dainty and fragile in regards to this. She's got enough coin, security, people around her, an entire team, and etc. She's got everything built. Not that I'm saying it's not stressful for her, but she's got everything around her. So these PR stories about how she's frustrated, scared for her life, dainty, and etc. and etc. etc. I'm not falling for it, to be honest with you. I feel like she will be okay. And Kanye, he's going to keep singing the hills. TMZ are reporting that he is decompressing in Tokyo, which is what I assumed in my last video. But he'll be back. He'll be back in LA to do his episodic rants about the Kardashians once again. And I'm just waiting for Khloe to pop off, because I know she's been desperate to pop off, but her sisters are telling her to relax. When she pops off and when Kanye obliterates her, it's going to be a madness. It's going to be a showdown. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. A lot is happening and I'm just trying to keep on tabs with it. I'll catch you guys soon for another video.